Isla Fisher breaks silence. A scathing reflection on marriage after divorce from Sacha Baron Cohen. In the wake of her highly publicized divorce, Isla Fisher has chosen not to stay silent. Nearly a month after finalizing her split from longtime partner Sacha Baron Cohen, the Confessions of a Shopaholic star took to Instagram stories to share a cutting remark that left fans both surprised and reflective. On Tuesday, July 15, the 49-year-old actress reposted a quote that directly addressed societal views on marriage, and it didn't hold back. For all those men who say, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?" Here's an update for you, the quote began. The statement then delivered its punchline. Women are now realizing it's not worth buying an entire pig just to get a little sausage. It was a strikingly unapologetic critique, one that seemed to sum up a broader sentiment among many women who, like Fisher, have stepped back to question the value and expectations placed upon marriage. The quote also mentioned that around 80% of women are against marriage, a statistic that, while debatable in exact numbers, resonated with a growing trend of women re-evaluating the institution of marriage itself. This moment wasn't just about a single quote. It symbolized Fisher's willingness to challenge societal norms publicly, even after spending years in what many perceived as one of Hollywood's more private and enduring unions. Fisher and Cohen's story began almost like a romantic comedy. The two first crossed paths at a party in Sydney in 2001. Their bond gradually blossomed into romance, leading to an engagement in 2004 and marriage 6 years later in March 2010. Over the years, they built a family together, welcoming 3 children: daughters Olive, now 17, Elula, 14, and son Montgomery, 10. Despite being public figures, Fisher and Cohen were notoriously private about their family life. They rarely shared details about their relationship and generally kept their children out of the spotlight. This sense of privacy made the news of their divorce all the more surprising to fans around the world. In April 2024, the couple announced in a joint statement on Instagram that they had quietly filed for divorce the previous year. After a long tennis match lasting over 20 years, "We are finally putting our rackets down," they wrote, adding, "We have always prioritized our privacy and have been quietly working through this change. We forever share our devotion and love for our children." While the statement carried an air of lightness, Fisher's later quote on Instagram revealed a different, more candid layer of her feelings about marriage post-divorce. It hinted at disillusionment, an acknowledgement that the traditional promises of marriage might not align with modern realities and that the emotional, mental, and even financial costs sometimes outweigh the supposed benefits. For fans who knew Fisher from her iconic roles in films like Wedding Crashers, Now You See Me, and Confessions of a Shopaholic, this was a glimpse into the person behind the screen, someone willing to voice hard truths, even if they challenged conventional ideals. Many saw Fisher's statement not just as a critique of men, but as a broader commentary on societal expectations that pressure women into believing marriage is the ultimate goal. It echoed sentiments increasingly shared in public discourse, that fulfillment doesn't have to come from being a wife, and that love, partnership, and family can take forms beyond traditional marriage. Fisher's words also reflected a generational shift. In recent years, studies have shown that younger women are waiting longer to marry, or choosing not to marry at all. Economic independence, personal freedom, and evolving cultural attitudes have played a part in this transformation, leading many women to prioritize self-growth, career, and authentic connection over the conventional path. Despite the headlines, Fisher remains focused on her family and career. Her stance shows that embracing one's truth doesn't mean dismissing love entirely. Rather, it can mean choosing love on one's own terms, without sacrificing self-worth or autonomy. As for Sacha Baron Cohen, known for his provocative humor and bold characters, he too has stayed relatively silent about the deeper reasons behind the split. For now, both seem committed to co-parenting their children and moving forward separately, but respectfully. Isla Fisher's brutal yet honest reflection serves as a reminder that marriage, as it has been traditionally defined, isn't a perfect fit for everyone. And sometimes, as she so pointedly suggested, it simply may not be worth buying the entire pig just to get a little sausage. In the end, Fisher's words resonate beyond celebrity gossip. They spark conversations about love, choice, and the courage to walk away when something no longer feels right, even after decades together. It's a sentiment that, while blunt, feels powerfully human.